Hello. It is Kitchen Counter Oracle on a semi-busy Saturday afternoon, just running errands and all that fun jazz. Here is the full moon check-in for fire signs. This could be you, cross watcher. This could be your or somebody's sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus. North node, south node, womp, 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 womp. You know the spill. You know your story. You know your situation. And for the love of Christ and all that's holy, if somebody tries to put their face in a place it don't fit, the tailspin you will find yourself in is well deserved. Leo, we're going to start you up first because whoever this is insists so badly. Leo, you or somebody has themselves in a pickle. Lies on top of lies on top of lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. And dare I say, witchcraft. Oh yeah. Somebody is realizing you did a lot of witchcraft or paid to have it done to get a specific type of outcome, if you will. And it's backfiring and landing on the people around you. In other words, because they are associated with you in some form or fashion, they're getting hit with your karma. And that's kind of what you get, because part of the spell work you did on somebody was to make people walk away from them. Friends, family, lovers, colleagues, like get that person fired from their job, lose out opportunities, basically be invisible if not dead, so you can have what you believe to be their spot. And because not only is every practitioner that has been sought out by you, they are now marked. If they haven't lost their gifts, they're about to. And when they start getting hit with your karma and so on down that line for helping you, they gonna turn around and light your ass up. And you know what? They have every right. In my book, they have every right to do so. Because somebody here is just really snippy. They're very petty. They're very childish in the mind. Like, they have the body of a grown adult, but their mind is just that of it's like a vindictive teenager, and it's just Jesus. And I think my thing is, nothing scares a narcissist like confrontation, like them being confronted about their bullshit, especially when it comes to evidence that can debunk them. Narcissists are some of the biggest cowards on God's green earth. Like, when they get confronted with the truth, they are looking for the nearest emergency exit. Like, who do they have to step on to get out the door type of exit. And my thing is, this is the example I'm being given, so let's roll with it. Somebody here got a hysterectomy, whether it was a full or a partial. Either way, they cannot biologically have children because of this hysterectomy. If you're a woman, if this person's a woman, they're trying to say they had a natural pregnancy, but they are medically incapable of producing kids because of the hysterectomy. And the thing is, this person may have paid like medical records to be altered, which is a big no-no in the medical field. Big no-no. Like, people lose their licenses over shit like that. Because not only could this person pay to have their own stuff altered, they may have paid to have someone else's altered as well. Like, have like mental health codes and diagnoses and medications like slipped into theirs to make them look to basically discredit that person. which is also a big no-no. So there's massive HIPAA violations here, physically and spiritually. Spiritually, a spiritual violation of HIPAA is going through a person's Akashic records, having a bunch of readings done on somebody without their permission, and so on down that line. Whoever this person is, they claim to be spiritual, but they're not. They're spiritual for clout, but they abuse divinatory practices. They abuse divinatory practices. In other words, they go to tarot readers or they read the cards themselves. Either way, this is notorious, and because this one stupid hag did it, now everybody and their goddamn mother is trying to do it. What she did is she had a very high profile person she had her sights set on. She has paid thousands on top of thousands of dollars for a lot, not just magic, but readings done on the person she was trying to catch for herself, but also readings about a prospective soulmate that he would have been drawn to had they actually crossed paths with each other. I mean, this woman did her damnedest to cover her bases, but at the same time, it's just like this woman is 3 sheets to the wind psycho. Because you have to be mentally ill to go that length in some way, shape, or form. But then again, like, this is like when you look at examples of narcissistic personality disorder, you will find a picture of this biatch right there front and center. And my thing is, if this person didn't have such a need for attention, she could be able to pull off a lot more heinous shit than what she is. But the thing is, her name has to be in lights. Her name has to be in the headlines. She has to be talked about. She has to be photographed, and so on down that line. Like, this need for attention is clinically insane. And like, I'm talking clinically insane. She will use whoever and whatever she has to get to where she is. And my thing is, anybody in the spiritual community, we know when witchcraft is afoot. We know when somebody is trying to manipulate the energy, manipulate reality, manipulate a person, and so on down that line. Like, the energy of witchcraft is manipulation itself. See, the thing is, you don't really have to be into witchcraft to emit that type of energy. And I say that right, I was going over a puddle and I could have hydroplaned. So somebody may... Oh, Leo, you're the one behind the car accidents. How nice. Message for me, but also others as well. My. All those flat tires. Baby girl, you owe me a pretty penny in terms of car repairs for the last 4 years. But anywho, you know who you are. There's a very, very, very low vibrational Leo here that just hit my radar, and it's just like, I swear to God, bitch, if I ever see you, I will slap the dog shit out of you. Like, my late grandmother, God rest that woman's soul, did her damnedest to turn me into the definition of a Southern debutante. She did her damnedest to try. And it takes a lot for me to just forget every ounce of decorum I've ever had crammed down my throat to grab a baseball bat and be ready to Brooklyn style brawl a motherfucker. There are very few people that have that ability to bring my shadow side out full throttle, and it's somebody I don't fuck with, basically. Like, be a person I do not fuck with, and you just, for whatever reason, are not getting the hint. But then again, that's what they do. They deliberately try to pick a fight so they could say, see, I told you. That kind of thing. There's one that's a Leo sun that is guilty of that. And then there's a Leo rising that is guilty of that. Hi, Mrs. H. Lord have mercy, Jesus. This little girl just does not know when to quit. And see, the thing is, there's a collective of these little twats in my energy. Like, they've been told to quit repeatedly, but they just keep on and on and on and on and on. And it's like, okay, hardball it is. Hardball it is. But yeah, it is what it is. Aries. Moving on, because Leo's just a fucking nutcase. Aries. You did something, you or Crosswatcher did something you were not supposed to do. You helped somebody steal an inheritance check. Or may have tried to get a life insurance policy on somebody and tried to collect it. Somebody here is looking at conspiracy to KILL and so on down that line. And I mean, the jig's up. It's a man that did this, just FYI. It's a man that did this. And my thing is, somebody here thinks their age is going to get them out of going to jail. At the very least, be put on house arrest. And it's just like, no, you're not too old for that. You're not too old for that. And another thing that bothers me too is somebody here in this energy is associated with a trafficking ring, prostitution ring, something. And they may have plotted, planned, and schemed to get somebody sold into sex work. And so on down that line. And it's just somebody here, in other words, tried to make a buck off of a person as much as they could. And my thing is, if it's not sex, it's organs and so on down that line. Because just trafficking hardcore was the energy about 3 years ago. And it's coming, this is coming back to the forefront this time around. And my thing is, this person knows a lot of judges, a lot of lawyers. They can finagle this and manipulate that with paperwork and so on down that line. It's like, oh. Forged adoption paperwork. Okay, here's the deal. Somebody did not sign away their rights as a parent. Never did. So somebody here is producing paperwork saying that parent did and they never did. They're trying to say somebody is adopted and they were never legally adopted, and that was to get this insurance policy. Aries, this is some fucked up shit, I swear. Whoever this is, may you rot in hell. I'm moving on from this. Saggy. I don't know where to start with you. one minute you're in love and the next you are wishing death on somebody. And it's like, what in the hell? Pick a struggle and stick with it. Because that's honestly one of the things I cannot stand is people who just cannot make up their mind. Do you love a person or do you hate them? Like, pick a struggle and stick with it. Because, I mean, when it comes to Sagittarius, those men with those strong placements, if they feel wronged, they will make your life hell. You may very well have slept with an insecure Libra because this energy is just so vindictive. Because the thing is, I'm not picking up on a woman at all. It's a man. And it's like, okay. Okay, I'm hearing Don Juan, so I was like, okay, this is a player. It's a playboy. And usually when I hear things like Don Juan and Playboy, it's like, yay, community dick. Nobody likes community dick. Saggy, did you get burned by a Libra or something? Or did a Libra try to hog tie you and hold you hostage? Somebody claimed you, but you don't claim them. And now you're laughing. It's like, okay, yeah. Okay, so somebody tried to claim you, but you don't claim them. It's just like you're looking for the nearest emergency exit. It's like, no! I understand completely. Like, I can't judge in that regard. Somebody here got the magic stick. Okay, and you're kind of like holding your head in your hands, laughing as that is going on. So it's just like, okay, you're good in bed. Not entirely a bad thing, but a woman who doesn't know what sexual satisfaction is and stuff like that is just gonna be like, that's my husband. If that's not a cue to zip up your pants, I don't know what is. I'm guessing you thought it was just a one-time thing. Oh no, she's planning a wedding. I don't know if she's trying to baby trap you too. Like I don't know. She just wants that D-hawk. Yeah, might I recommend a master lock for a belt buckle? You need to be careful because she's trying to get back in them drawers. And I think the thing is, you just don't want the whole world to know that you and her did the thing. I don't know how you know her. Whoever she is, she has red hair. And she's getting on my last fucking nerve. But you really need to be careful. Like, if she's trying to blackmail you or something, I'm pretty sure you can find something on her very easily. Because if my hunch is correct, on this Mustang GT, hoonigan sticker. Past. Okay, if this is the energy that I'm thinking it is, and the woman with the red hair I think it is, she is trying to hide the fact that she has a mental illness. She's very easily prone to feelings of jealousy, envy, and so on down that line. So it's just one of the things you just kind of have to watch out for. But the problem is, again, you having sex with the person, you're swapping energy. You're taking on her energy. She's taking on yours. Womp, 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 womp. But yeah, she doesn't want the world to know about that mental illness. Like, we're talking, well, I'm not talking bipolar. Like, I'm talking like schizophrenic. And a lot of it has to do with her childhood and her just not being nurtured in her childhood. She's never been told no. She always gets her way. She gets what she wants. Daddy! That type of spoil, which I absolutely have no respect for whatsoever. If you are not careful, she's gonna enlist the help of your mom. She puts on a really good front with your mom, and I'm wanting to say she's already gone to her, but the thing is, she makes sure to pop them pills before she ever goes over there. So I think you just need to guard your loins. And for the love of Christ and all that's holy, just stop fucking everything that walks. Because that's something I cannot stand. Like, people like Community Dick and Community Vagine, y'all have the nastiest energy on God's green earth. Whether you realize it or not, y'all's energy is just genuinely disgusting. It's genuinely disgusting. And the only way to like really clean that up is to kind of be celibate. But the sad part is whoever this is, that they were told to sit down. Keep the legs closed, keep the pants zipped, blah, blah, blah. But they haven't. And the thing is, somebody here is going to have a pregnancy scare. And what's even funnier is it's not going to be their kid. And with that, everybody have a good day.